Gray Rizzy, we out here right now on Hip Hop Nation. We're coming up on some time, so I know people are lined up. They want to talk to these fellas. But before we get out of here, I just want to say, really congratulations on everything that you're doing. Shay, I think you're with an amazing person right here. And I'm going to just take off my, I want to put on a sweater real quick. I just want you to know how real it is with some family. And yeah, there's people who are listening right now, but they can't exactly see what I'm doing. But Idris, once things open up, are you going to be able, are you bringing Shay over here to go ahead and bring him over to SOBs? Come on, we got to go ahead and crack this open the right way.
Come on, you're speaking my language, my G. Look, with someone like Shay, like when we talk about the block and my block, particularly that particular summer, when we talk about the block, that's a universal cornerstone for any hood, right? We all know our blocks. We all know that. So that's why, coming to New York to let Shay perform, taking Shay around the world wherever we can, you know what I mean, is definitely a priority because, just before COVID happened, he was about to go on tour and was on tour with Getz, one of the UK's finest. And I don't know if you've seen footage of that. Shay brings the energy. He's nice in the booth, but on the stage he goes off. So I definitely want to bring him out there for sure.
I'm very impressed with his range. And, Shay, I don't know if you know what this logo is on my chest, but Driz is a family member, honorary family member. It's been a while. I know before I went ahead and it was like, I like the Stringer Bell cat. I really, after that, it was Idris or Big Driz. I know Big Driz the DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So you are in good hands, Shay. I want to let you know this. I told you I'm like a cousin, baby. I'm like a cousin. You in a good space,
love, man.
bro.
Love.
You in a good space,
bro. Anyone that supports the thing the way that you lot are supporting the thing is definitely considered family to me. No matter what water separates us, you get me. So even aside from that, like trust me, it's different over here, man. Believe me.
Gray Rizzy with the union. Okay.
Whether it's me coming over across the pond or you coming over here, believe me, brother, we're going to break bread. We're going to sit down. We're going to have some good talks, and we're definitely going to support what you have going on. Idris, before we get out of here, I just another family member, my little brother Caleb McLaughlin. You have this Concrete Cowboy. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers here. Toronto Film Festival. We get that going in September. Can you just speak to people a little bit about that?
Yeah, man. Look, Concrete Cowboy is definitely a film that I'm really proud of. I helped produce this film. It's a beautiful, small story about the urban cowboys in Philadelphia that's still there now. And those communities are being, gentrified, basically. But the communities have been there for 100 years doing good work, basically, inner city farms. And these horses were basically, a magnet for the children, for the community. People would come, you get a horse and you had a sense of purpose in these communities. And, Caleb and I, we tell a story about a father and a son that, basically live in this community. I don't want to tell you too much about it. It's a really moving story. I was in Philly, me and Method Man, Meth's in the movie. We were there for a good 6 weeks. And, I'm so thankful to be a part of that movie because, yes, it did get into Toronto Film Festival. And that's a really good look for that film because it's the kind of film that I think could win a festival like that. So, yeah, look out for Concrete Cowboy, man. Hopefully it's a urban classic,
Is the soundtrack done yet?
See, this is the thing. Everyone's asking about that.
We're gonna pick
on
that.
You know what my pen's like, bro. You know what my pen is like.
This is the thing.
You know what my job is, brother. Come on. You know what my job is.
Look, man. But we're going to talk offline, man. Brothers, I appreciate you guys for stopping through. Real quick, Shay, how can they follow you? I want everybody to tap in who's listening right now.
Yes, please. Thank you for listening. My name is Che Lingo, Chelingo. Please look out for my album, The Worst Generation, coming out in winter. I just want to thank everybody over at Hip Hop Nation for having us, for having me, for supporting the songs. You can find me at CHE_LINGO, at Che_Lingo on all the socials. And yeah, visit the website, sign up so you know what's good over there. New merch, new things all the time. And yeah, man, just stay safe, stay blessed, and yeah, keep it real.
Appreciate
Hey,
that,
yo,
man.
real
And
quick,
Drez, what
real
about you,
quick.
Drez?
Come on, man. Listen, Hip Hop Nation. Listen, I've been listening to Hip Hop Nation since the days of The Wire. All right, I'm just gonna put it out there. I-95, you know what I'm saying? Heading down to Baltimore. Shout out to Hip Hop Nation because you know what I mean, you've been a staple for a long time doing your thing. We appreciate that. You're keeping hip hop alive. Gray Rizzy, listen, man, thank you for supporting Che Lingo. I have a small label called Seven Wallace. If it wasn't for people like you, DJs like you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't be able to put artists like Che Lingo out. So much love for that, man. Real talk, really.
Appreciate that, man. You know, for the 3 people who might be on here, it's like, oh, who's Idris Elba? Can you just let them know how to follow you and how their lives will be better? Go ahead, just throw it out there.
All right, cool. So if you want to check me out, my name's Idris Elba. I spit a 16 or 2, but less than that. You can catch me on Twitter. You can catch me on Instagram. You know where to find me.
That's what it is, man. Before we get out of here, I'm going to treat you to this. But if you missed any part of this interview, catch it on demand, SiriusXM.com/on-demand, or with the SiriusXM app for your iPhone or Android. Go ahead and search Gray Rizzy interviews, Che Lingo, Idris Elba, and you don't got to go anywhere because I'm going to go ahead and play this joint right here, Spaghetti. Come on, I know you hungry. Go ahead and get this food for your ears, baby. That's what it is. Seven Wallace, what's up? We out here. Whoa.